got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standing between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Lance Lynn will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing
Leading
machine.
off the afternoon
Not an
for Minnesota.
overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
1-2
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Number 21.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts.
One
and
ball,
I'll tell you what,
no strike.
Could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Bureau. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So coming to the plate, Tyler W. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
W.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock to the right side.
Third baseman. 2.
Stepping in now, Tim Hu, and this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Number 58 gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late. They've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went in, absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows him.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
One out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
We're playing 12.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Vaughn. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Holt is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. At the plate, Sean Obradovich.
Leading off for
He's
Minnesota.
hoping to get things
The
going
second
at the plate. It's been a bit of a
Shaw.
struggle for him in recent games.
Obradovich.
High and tight
Ball.
here to begin the inning. It's
1-0.
4-1. Line but speared on a hop. So the first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. Hey, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game.
Yeah.
That really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Another 0-2 coming. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Taylor is there, and that's the second out of the inning. The next twin up, holding Obradovich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Chasing after it is Taylor. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Drury fields it cleanly. They'll rip this one in time, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Brandon Drury. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman, Brandon.
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. They'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
The right fielder.
And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this.
Up next for Chicago, Michael Taylor. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Yank the slider across that
Playing
time,
2 balls,
laid off
2
for a
strikes.
ball. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first,
Out.
2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his day
The
started,
designated
Nick
hitter.
Williams. And it's been a real struggle for him so far this year, looking to get things turned
No,
around
that's
in
too
a
high.
hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. It's laid
No.
off for ball 2.
2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with
That's the
another
ball.
one of
Take your
those.
base.
I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him. And the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 23.
First
No.
pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Ball.
Pitch is circle change just
2
a bit
balls.
inside, and
No
it's 2-0
strike.
now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can
D-Rod.
turn on the drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
1, 2.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. Digging in, Shorty Holt.
Leading
As he'll
off for
get
the
his
Twins,
first opportunity
The
in
right
this one.
fielder. Jordy Holt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High
That's
and
the
away on
ball.
the first pitch fastball there. It's
1
ball
ball.
1.
No strike. Ball.
2.
Boy, you don't see
2-0
that very
count.
often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
D-Rod.
2-1.
Hey,
2
back when I
balls,
first
1
broke into
strike.
the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
It's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Darren Obradovich.
Ball 1.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Liner toward right center. In there, base hit. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Digging in to try it again.
Number 21.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
D-Rod.
Fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Ball.
And he misses there.
Rank
1-2.
12. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the third right here.
Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tyler W. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third.
Ball 2. Go.
Here's the 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, number 20. He went hitless last night in the game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Number 12.
Ball 1.
1-0.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Too
much break on the slider. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard to plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting ninth. The first
Stepping
baseman.
up now, Miguel Vargas comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Ball.
Plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
W will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Louis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changed up on it and dropped it in for a called strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Number 21. Under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tim Poole, he flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Stepping into the box, Sean Obradovich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike one to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
That misses.
1-2. 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Healy. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
That's a good approach with your facing the young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Obradovich backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
First baseman, number 12, Andrew.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox fourth. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. That's it short. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 in? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now with the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Rolled slowly down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit hard on the ground to second. Drury loves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now, Harrison Bader. First pitch coming, here it is. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strike. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
To 1-2 now. 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate
Count
by
full.
throwing one
3-2.
inside.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he
That's
takes
the ball.
ball
Take your
4,
base.
so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you
The
want
right
to do
fielder,
anything
number
you can to
13.
jumpstart your offense.
Jordy.
With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Yeah.
comes.
No
Fastball
ball.
on the
1
inside
strike.
corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bader, base runner at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the
bat,
moment.
number
That's
1.
his second knock of the
Shortstop,
game. This one a
Darren.
double, and he looks like the type of
Got
player
it.
that knows he belongs.
Standing in now, Darren Obradovich. And he fouls this one off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. The next 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Ready for another chance.
Now batting.
Number 21.
Number 21.
Comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching.
Has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here on the south side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base
Leading
runner
off
this
for
game,
the
so it's
White
easy
Sox,
to see why he said they
the
haven't
right
shown
fielder,
much fight today.
Michael
He's hoping to see someone step up and
Taylor.
find a way to get something
Your
going.
attention, please.
This game isn't out of
Now
hand, so
pitching
it
for the
remains to be
Twins.
seen if they can snap out of
Number
this funk
32,
and climb back into this
Cole
one.
Good stuff,
No.
Heidi. Thanks.
1-0.
Ball and no strikes. Check swing.
Ball 2.
No swing, says the home plate
2-0
umpire.
to
Ball
count.
2. 2 balls and a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now to lead off walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Up next will be Nick Williams. Previously against Cole Hamels, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Set with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bader is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now for the White Sox. Number 23 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 1-1. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Bader. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball 2.
Just off the outside corner, ball 2. He's running. That's a strike. Throw down. Not going to get him as he strikes second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the White Sox. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bader moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1. Now batting, Tyler W. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Tyler W.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Down the way, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Swung out, missed. He didn't even come close to contact on the ball way out of his zone. 1 out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking in the big league, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, Tim Hu just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, second base.
Riding in, Sean Obradovich. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
No
Swing
ball.
and a miss, it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Vargas. Last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch. That's the first down of the inning.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game.
Now back.
The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
The knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Obradave. Up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at front. Excellent range there is short, and there are 2 around him.
Left fielder. Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count. He wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Healy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How do we get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Looked at for ball number 2.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Up next for
that leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now to the plate, Colby Obradave. Ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Healy on at first. Nobody out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
We're playing 12. 1-2.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Still a ball and 2 strikes. On the move again from first. And this one's in the dirt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Now back. Left fielder. Harrison.
Standing in, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. No.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Vaughn in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more. Shorty Holt. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, the glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
No.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Here's the 1-0. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Benintendi. You can kiss it goodbye. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. Not an altogether bad performance here. 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
We're playing 11.
1-1 the count now. 1-1. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. So stepping in, Andrew Vaughn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this would be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Number 66 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
the batter, number 7.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up, and this will also head toward the right side of the infield. W backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and that means batting next to the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Nick Williams would be next. And this is taken to a ball to Watkins, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams.
No ball.
Hardly there. No balls and a strike. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, he never stopped grinding to get a crooked number up on that.
1-0 delivery. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together there quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
1 strike.
Taylor at second. Williams at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he lays off the pitch off the plate and ties. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now batter.
Ready for another shot now. Number 20. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Andrew Miller answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. White Sox will strand 3. Joe Kelly been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, number 21. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting. The first
at the plate, Tyler. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit out towards second. Drury has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Two. From the stretch. Driven to deep right field. Back goes Taylor, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he hit the second base ready to go.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Sean Obradovich. fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. This is going to wind up a foul ball. Who stands at second with 2 gone. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say, his third. Leading off the inning, Miguel Vargas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Miller is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader is calling for it. 1 down.
Now back
to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Robert. Ready. Here's the first offering. That finds the zone. A called strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1 out, nobody on. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there. He didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is knocked down over there.
The first baseman.
Digging in, Andrew Hahn. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Number 26 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Looking now,
that's the ball.
He would look at the first pitch for ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip the corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Michael Taylor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. Number 21 is there, and he has it for the out.
A designated hitter.
Driving forward now is the DH, Nick Williams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate. That's a strike. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Liam Hendricks comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so we're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. And a good hard slider is this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Colby Obradovich.
The catcher, Colby Obradovich.
First pitch on its way. And he poured this one into the letters, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robert is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. His last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Here's the ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1. Into the box now, number 23. Over 2 here to start the afternoon. Trevor Rosenthal comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseman. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
And he fouls this one off. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Up to second for 1. On to first. The double play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2-0 count. Heading out towards shallow right. Holt has a play. No problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. So standing in, Shorty, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this. One of the game's elite closers.
A ball and a strike now. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his
And a knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Darren Obradovich. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count still full, 3 and 2. Pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off. Good, nice executed pitch for him.
Standing in now, number 21. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1 and 2 pick.
No.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ready once again. Tyler will swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. Fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Luis Robert will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. It was taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on a leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than that. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays it.
Here's the first pitch. Flying to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He is in there.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate.
The first baseman, number 12, Andrew.
And drive it for a knock.
Here's a fastball called for strike one. A winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
The batter, number
Digging
7.
in with a chance
Second
to
baseman,
win it here.
Brandon.
He'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he popped him up. Obradovich ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right
Settling
fielder,
in now,
number
Michael
6.
Taylor. He's gone hitless
Michael
to this point.
He could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Line hard. But foul. Ready on 0-2. Can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. No win.
Your attention,
James
please.
Harness takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 99.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tim Koo.
Harness.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And they won't get him. Chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1.
Count is full.
Swung
3
out,
balls.
missed 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Sean Obradovich. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 23 recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
now Alex Healy.
Healy.
Here comes the first pitch. And that
Ball.
misses ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95,
No.
it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The set and the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out. stepping in, Nick Williams. It
Leading
was
off
a
for the
flyout
White
for him
Sox,
in his last trip.
the designated
Johan
hitter,
Duran
Nick
takes over now to start the home
Williams.
11, and he's looking to get this one
Ladies
to
and
the
gentlemen,
visiting 12.
your attention,
Pop
please.
him up.
Now pitching for
Abramovich
Minnesota,
is there for
number
it,
59.
and that's the first out of the inning.
Torres.
Digging in now, number 23. He's got a hitting 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And a splitter swung on. He missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Striding into the box, number 20. He was a double play victim last time around.
Ball 1.
Ball 1-0. Duran, a native of the Dominican Republic, enters the day in 3rd place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. So striding forward now,
Leading
Kobe
off for Minnesota,
Obradovic.
the catcher, Kobe Obradovic.
Set and the pitch.
Ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either.
2-0.
It's 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Ball.
And that misses, so it's
Full
a full
count.
count, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk. He wanted to knock this out.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch.
D-Rod.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes Buxton. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
This catcher has an elite arm, so when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he got him. So a big right here and stepping in, Shorty. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, and that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Hit in the air out to right. Taylor is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the tag there, he's out at third base. It's a
Your
Byron
attention,
Buxton
please.
will stay in the ball game as
This
he'll likely
game
do
for
the
the
catching
Twins.
from here out.
Now catcher,
Ready now,
Number
Miguel
25.
Vargas.
Byron Buxton. This
Ryan
game for the
Jeffries
Twins.
is into the ball
Now
game here as
catching.
he takes over
Number
behind the plate.
27. Ryan Jeffries.
First offering on its way.
Be
In
right.
there, and it's 0-1.
Be right.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Robert. He singled his last time, and that's dead center for strike 1. Off
Ball.
the plate, 1 ball, 1
Swing
strike.
11.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. You got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. Left field.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. Last time through was a base hit.
Ha!
Right take in as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Weekly hit towards first. To his right, W.
He's out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still.
Ladies
Corey
and gentlemen,
Knebel takes
your
the hill now
attention,
to
please.
begin the lucky
Now pitching
13th
for
inning.
the White Sox. Number 46.
So the lineup flips
Corey
over and digging in. Darren
Knebel.
ready. Here's the first offer.
Ha!
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Be
Big
right.
swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now
Number
it's the plate,
21.
number 21. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told.
Be right.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch
No
up
ball.
with it. It's
One
0-1.
strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The first baseman.
Tyler W.
Yeah, this pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this
1-0.
point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And this
No.
one's too far inside, ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Andrew
Leading
Vaughn.
up for the White Sox. The first baseman.
Lays off 1-0.
Andrew Vaughn.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it lined up a foul ball.
D-Rod.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox.
The second baseman.
And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort
Yeah.
so far.
0-1.
In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he was
D-Rod.
fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2.
Ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too
One
high,
ball.
1-2.
2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So it was a strikeout
The
swing.
right fielder,
Brendan
number
Willett
6,
becomes out number 2 this inning.
Taylor.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end it.
Into the box.
Ball.
Pitch
No.
to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 1-1 the count. The set and the 1-1.
No.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Taylor's making a break from third.
D-Rod.
It swung on and missed the throw.
2-2.
Way late. He's in there even in second. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 hit, 1 left. Hang in as long as you. So here's the cleanup here. Tim Blue.
The third baseman.
10-2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Bouncer up the middle. And that's the first down.
Now that.
Stepping in, Sean Obrador. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No.
And that misses
That's a ball.
inside 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
Just
Ball
off
2.
the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey.
Called strike 2. And they're
Count is
working the
full.
outer half
3-2.
here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Popped him up. Number 23 moving to his left. 2 down. That would be the Minnesota DH, Alex Healy.
Alex Healy.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2. The set and the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. So coming to the plate, number 23. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Number 23.
In there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him. And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 23 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bader racing back. Solo shot here to left center field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
You're looking to piece together a rally for scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he said, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off
Tater, you're
probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while.
9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major innings over the Twins.